He did everything right his whole life and still retired with almost nothing in super. Here's the truth nobody tells you. 40 years of hard work and one simple mistake after 50 wiped out hundreds of thousands of dollars in super. Between age 50 and 60, there is a window most Australians completely miss, and it is closing faster than you think. This retired couple lost $47,000 in a single tax bill because nobody told them about this one super rule. I am going to show you exactly what to avoid so your super works for you and not against you. Mistake number one is the one that destroys families, and your super nomination is probably already out of date. Most Australians have not touched their nomination form in over a decade, and that is a ticking time bomb right now. Without a valid nomination, your super fund decides who gets your money, and it will not always be your family. Binding nomination means your rules apply, and non-binding means the fund decides, so know the difference, because it changes everything. Binding nominations expire every 3 years, so if you miss that deadline, you are automatically back to square one. Mistake number two is staying in accumulation phase past 60, and it is quietly costing thousands every single year. In accumulation phase, you pay 15% tax on earnings, but switch to pension phase, and that tax drops to absolutely zero. Switching to pension phase at the right time can save an average Australian up to $18,000 every single year in tax. The switch is simple, but the timing has to be right, and getting it wrong by even 1 year is a very expensive mistake. Mistake number three is one of the biggest missed opportunities, and most Australians over 50 have never even heard of it. If you did not max out your super contributions in previous years, you can carry that unused amount forward for up to 5 years. A catch-up contribution can be tens of thousands of dollars in one single year, and it is completely legal under Australian tax law. If your super balance is under $500,000, you already qualify for catch-up contributions, and most people over 50 do not know this. Every year you delay is a year of unused cap gone forever, so the best time to act on this is right now. Mistake number four is the one that silently kills your super balance for years, and most people never even check it. The difference between a default balanced fund and a growth option can be hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time you retire. Most Australians are automatically placed in a default option at age 50, when their money actually still has time to grow aggressively. You can log into your super fund right now and change your investment option in less than 5 minutes, and it costs you nothing. Mistake number five is the one that hits hardest in retirement, and almost nobody plans for it before it is too late. How you withdraw your super matters just as much as how much you have saved, and the wrong choice triggers a massive tax bill. Setting up an income stream from your super after 60 means your withdrawals can be completely tax-free under Australian law. After age 60, your super becomes one of the most powerful tax-free tools available to any Australian retiree, if you use it correctly. Here is a bonus mistake that costs Australians billions every year, and that is paying fees on multiple super accounts they forgot they had. The average Australian has 2.3 super accounts, and that means they are paying 2.3 sets of fees and insurance premiums every single year. Millions of Australians have lost super sitting with the ATO right now, and you can find yours on MyGov in under 2 minutes. There is currently $17.5 billion in lost and unclaimed super sitting in Australia, and some of it could be yours right now. After 50, the hourglass is running fast, and every single year you delay fixing your super strategy costs you more than you realise. These 5 fixes take less than a week to complete, and they can add hundreds of thousands of dollars to your retirement balance. A good financial advisor will find mistakes in your super setup within the first 30 minutes, and most people are shocked at what they find. Australian super laws change almost every single year, and what worked 5 years ago could be costing you money right now. 2 people the same age with the same salary can retire with a $300,000 difference in super just because of strategy and nothing else. Most Australians have no idea how much their super fund is charging them every year in fees and insurance they never even use. High fees are like a hole in your super bucket, and over 20 years, even 1% extra in fees can drain over $100,000 from your balance. Switching to a low-fee super fund is one of the easiest financial decisions you will ever make, and the numbers speak for themselves. Salary sacrificing into super after 50 is one of the smartest tax moves available, and most Australians are simply not doing it. By salary sacrificing just $500 a month into super, you could reduce your personal tax bill by over $7,000 every single year. The transition to retirement strategy lets you access your super while still working, and most people over 55 have never even heard of it. You can work fewer hours, reduce your income tax, and still take home the same amount of money by drawing from your super strategically. If your spouse has a lower super balance, you can contribute to their account and receive a tax offset of up to $540 every single year. If you are 55 or older and you sell your family home, you can put up to $300,000 directly into super as a downsizer contribution. That single downsizer contribution can boost your super balance by $300,000, and your partner can do the same, adding another $300,000. When you die, your super does not automatically go tax-free to your children, and the tax on super death benefits can be as high as 32%. If you leave your super to a spouse or dependent child, it passes tax-free, but adult children who are not dependents can be taxed heavily. Updating your binding death nomination today is one of the most important things you can do to protect your family from a massive tax bill. You are halfway through, and the next strategies are the ones most financial advisors only share with their highest paying clients. A self-managed super fund gives you total control over your investments, but it comes with serious responsibilities most people underestimate. An SMSF is powerful for the right person, but running one incorrectly can result in serious ATO penalties that wipe out your savings. Your super is the single most tax-effective savings vehicle available to any Australian, and protecting it should be your number one priority. If your super fund has been underperforming its benchmark for 2 consecutive years, the ATO requires them to notify you, and most people ignore that letter. The ATO has a free tool called Your Super that lets you compare every super fund in Australia and find the best performing low-fee option. Most Australians have life insurance inside their super, but have absolutely no idea what it covers or whether it is even enough for their family. Your super insurance automatically cancels if your account becomes inactive for 16 months, and most people only find out when they need to make a claim. With the right super strategy in place between now and retirement, the difference in your final balance can be as much as $300,000 or more. Getting your super sorted is not just about money. It is about making sure your family is protected no matter what happens. Here is your complete 5-step super checklist, and every single one of these actions is something you can start on this week. Step 1 is to log into MyGov right now. Check your super accounts and make sure your nomination form is current and legally binding. On MyGov, you can see every super account linked to your tax file number, including any lost super you completely forgot about. Consolidating multiple super accounts into one takes about 10 minutes online and can save you thousands of dollars every single year in fees. Share this checklist with anyone over 50 you care about, because most Australians are making these mistakes right now and do not even know it. I've put together a completely free Australian super guide with everything covered in this video, and a link is in the description below. Drop your super questions in the comments below, and I personally read every single one and will answer as many as I can. Subscribe and hit the bell, because every week I break down exactly how Australians can protect and grow their super without the confusing jargon. Watch this video next, where I show you exactly how to legally pay zero tax in retirement using your super, and it is completely ATO approved. Your retirement should be the reward for everything you have worked for, and with the right super strategy, it absolutely can be. Now you have everything you need, so go fix your super today, because your future self is counting on the decision you make right now.